Hey sweet friends, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new here, my name is Michaela Barnhart and I am going into my third year teaching second grade in South Carolina. Today's video, we are going to plan out August. I thought it would be fun to bring you guys along with me as I plan out our back to school month. We have a lot happening in August, so I'm kind of excited to finally get it all down on paper. I will quickly show you guys what planner kit I'm using. As far as my planner goes, I'm using the Erin Condren Life Planner. It is the hourly version. Which for today's video, it really doesn't make a difference because we're just setting up the monthly view, but through the weeks, it looks like this. So it's set up hourly, but like I said, today we're just going to do the monthly view. So here is what we're working with. I've written down some date setting to make sure I put in. We are going to be using a planner cake kit. This is her August kit. It is 736. I have gathered this sheet, which is L1, L2, and then I also grabbed the little pattern labels to go with it because I like these. I think they're super cute. So that's what we're working with. Let's go ahead and jump right into planning. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to lay down are the headers at the top. So let's just throw these over here. And I apologize for my voice. It is kind of crackly and going in and out. I'll probably cough during this. I have walking pneumonia. I've been sick for a little over a week now, and I finally went to the doctor this past Sunday, and they told me that that's what it was. So I'm on medication for that. I'm actually feeling a lot better, but the cough and like congestion and everything is still very much a problem. So we're gonna see how far we can work through this today. If I can get this set up, that would be great. I can't. There we go. My lighting I'm working with is not the best today. I wanted to do it today because I don't have my boys at home with me. They are at daycare, so I kind of have some quiet time, which makes it a lot easier to film. But it is a very like gloomy day outside, so my lighting coming in from outside is kind of sucky. And we live in a camper, so of course our inside lighting is also not, you know, the best. So we're gonna make do. We're still gonna get this done today. And I'm probably going to film another video after this because, like I said, I don't have my boys today, so it makes the most sense to get them done today. Okay, I feel like that is not where it should be. Let's do it like this. Let's try this again. I love how easy her stickers come back off. It makes this process a little less stressful. Well, maybe that is where it's supposed to be. Kind of lined up the same way again. Usually I feel like it touches this line right here, but this time it is not. So we'll roll with it. Okay, good enough. Good enough. All right, let's go ahead and put down our headers, like the little days of the week headers. So we have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday is not wanting to come off the thing, so we'll go back for that one in a minute. I cannot believe we're already to August. This like whole year I feel like has just kind of flown by and been like such a blur. I feel like part of that is because, you know, I had my youngest son right at the end of last year. Well, not at the end. I had him in July. So like this has been the first year of his life, and that always feels like it just goes by so quick because we're going through all those first little moments with him. And I just feel like that's very, I don't know, very fast. Okay, so we got those down. I'm going to go ahead and stick this little bar down. I don't always use this, but every once in a while I'll have something I want to just like make note of. So I like to put it down just so it's here and ready. and it kind of makes this little space over here look cute, so we'll use it. So there's that. I will probably put these little guys in. I like these little date covers. I think I used them in July. Let me show you guys what July looked like. Yeah, so I like the little date cover things over each one, so I'll probably put those in, and I'll just fast forward through this part. So here we go. Okay, so that part's done. I also stuck down the little Hello August sticker just to kind of fill in some of those spaces right there. Planner Kate used to have like these boxes that covered them up, and I think she still does, but you have to purchase them on a separate sheet. And honestly, it's not that big of a deal. So I just stuck that there to kind of fill that space up. But now we can go ahead and start putting in some things that are going on this month. So, excuse me. The first thing that I want to put in is we have convocation for my school district this Friday. So I go back to work as a teacher July 28th, which happens to actually be next Monday when I'm filming this. I'm filming this on Tuesday, the 22nd, I think is today. So I go back in less than a week on the 28th, and we work that full week, and then kids come back the 4th. That's like our official first day of school. So we have convocation though, which is a big like hurrah, kind of like get the momentum started for the school year. It's like a big pumped up event that they do at our high school every year, where all of the staff from every school comes together. We all wear our school shirts, and then we kind of like have a little like almost like a pep rally. I mean, if you think back to like high school, it's very similar to a pep rally, like getting ready for a game. It's kind of like a pump up, get ready for the school year kind of thing. And they serve us breakfast. They usually have a guest speaker come. We usually get like, they'll throw like little treats out into the crowd. So it's fun. But that is Friday morning. So I need to make sure I'm at the high school on time for that. So I want to put that in. But before I do that, I do want to go ahead and kind of lay down some more of the bones first. I'm going to put in like paydays. And then we don't have any no school days, but usually I would put those in. So I think I'm just going to put paydays in, and then we'll start laying down actual dates. And I need to look and see what time I have to be there. So let's go ahead and do paydays. I'll check what time I need to be there, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so I stuck in paydays for Jeremiah, and then I always get paid on the 25th. We just get paid once a month as a teacher. But I did look that up, and it is going to be at 8 that morning. So convocation actually starts at 8:30, but our work hours for the day start at 8, and that's when they start serving breakfast. So that's when I will get there anyways, or shortly after at least. And yeah, we'll get our day rolling from there. So we're going to put in 8 convocation. Last month I used, let me show you guys, I used this different pen, and it had like this more like thick look to it, and I loved it. But it exploded yesterday while I was doing our like July budget stuff. I don't know what happened, but it just went everywhere. It was like a felt tip one from Erin Condren. So today we're back to our old little trusty dusty Pilot G2 7 point, so, or 07 or whatever. So it's not the cutest, but we're gonna work with it. Let me find, let's put my little sticky note up here so I can see what else we got going on. So convocation happens there. Then on the 4th we have our first day of school. I think I'm gonna put that on one of these like cutesy ones. I think we'll put that on something like this. I'm actually gonna do it on this one with the little stack of books. I think that's super cute. And I'll just put it at the bottom because it's like an all-day event. Okay, first day of school is in. Moving forward, sorry, like it's shaking so much. Okay, so first day of school is in. Moving forward throughout the week. On the 8th, we have Gatlin's birthday party that evening. We did a Friday evening just because of where we booked to have it. That worked out better for us with being able to do it like right around his birthday because his birthday is the 10th. So let's go ahead and put that one in. I'm going to use this little like one with the little curly cues behind it. I think that's cute. And I am going to use a big sticker. Obviously, that's not a whole day event, but I'll be at school that morning, so it really doesn't matter. So let's put Gatlin's 3rd. Birthday party. And that is going to be from 5 to 7 that evening. I'm kind of happy that it's on a Friday because I feel like that's going to give us, like, usually we do things on Saturdays, like Hudson's birthday is on a Saturday, and I feel like that takes up your whole Saturday, you know, like, not that there's anything wrong with that because birthday parties are fun and exciting, but when you also are, like, back to work that first week of school, I just know that that weekend I'm going to want to rest, so I'll be happy to get that birthday party, like, done on Friday night, and then we can just kind of chillax on Saturday. So anyways, there's that. Let's put in a little, I think there's a cute little thing. Yeah, we could put like a little birthday balloon with it. All right, and then nothing on Saturday. If we move over here though, we have Gatlin's actual birthday, and I think I'm gonna put that one on another cute one, probably on one of these smaller ones maybe. I guess I could use a big one. What else am I going to use them for, right? Let's just use one of these. And I don't have nothing else to put on that day, so it'll be okay. And I'll put another little party thing in for it, a balloon. We were actually, I was over at my mom's last night because we have our camper parked in her backyard. So obviously we're using like her address as our address right now. And I had a huge Amazon order come in yesterday with a bunch of like decorations for his party. And I also finished shopping for Hudson's birthday and for his birthday. So it was a lot of stuff that came in yesterday. And I also picked up some things for school, but the boys went over with me last night because they just love going over there as I was going through everything and trying to pull out all the stuff for Hudson's birthday party this week, so that I could bring it back here and get ready. And I had one box that I was trying to put birthday gifts into, and Gatlin definitely saw some of his birthday gifts. He was like, "Oh my gosh, look, Mommy, look." And I was like, whoa, wait, you're not supposed to see that yet. Close your eyes. Don't pretend like you didn't see that. And he was like, "What? Why?" He was cute though, but he understood. So we ended up leaving him at my mom's. Like, this is crooked, so I'm gonna fix it. We left him over there. I put him in the top of her closet for this week so that I can get him wrapped up, and then we won't have any more little slips of him seeing his stuff. Also, the air just cut on, so I apologize for that. It's probably really loud. All right, so next up, we have a checkup for Gatlin on the 11th. That is his like 3-year-old checkup, his normal, you know, go in and see if everything's going good. So we have that at 8:15. And I actually think that Jeremiah and I both are going to take that day off of work. I know that is literally like the second Monday of school, but I'm trying to be really flexible with myself because I really want to take Gatlin and do like just a day with he and Jeremiah and I, like just 3 of us without Hudson. So we'll probably take Hudson to daycare, go do Gatlin's appointment that morning, maybe take him for a fun little breakfast or something. I don't know, we talked about going like to the zoo or something like that, so I don't know, but I think we're gonna make a little fun day of it, so I'll put that in as well. But his checkup is at 8:15. Oh, I just spelled that wrong. So let's get a new sticker. I don't think that's gonna fit anyways. Gatlin's checkup, and then like I said, I think I'm also gonna put on, probably use this little sticker for a day off, and I think I'll put it on maybe, we'll just use one of these orange stickers because I haven't used those yet. And I'm gonna put that down here at the bottom. Okay, that's cute. that actually finishes up what's on there, but I still need to put in Bible studies going on at 6:30. I have Bible study every Wednesday at 6:30, so I'm going to put all of those in as well. And I think what I'm going to do for those is, I think I'm just going to write them all in real quick on here, and then I'll stick them down. Alright, so I put those in. I think I'm going to add in some cute little things. So I have this little stethoscope I can add in for Gatlin's checkup. I'll just put it like right here. We have, oh, I need to put in weigh. So I always like to weigh on the first of the month and the last of the month. Technically I don't have to weigh on the first of the month, but I just like to get the most accurate weight to write down. Really shouldn't be any different from when I weigh on the last of the month before, if you know what I mean. But whatever, I'll just remind myself to write it down at least. So I'm gonna put that in, and then what else do we need to put in? Oh, I need to put in Anna, our dog's heartworm medicine. So I'm gonna use this little like cutesy little paw thing, and she actually gets her heartworm medicine this week of July. I think she gets it, I didn't put it in July, I should have wrote it down. It's on our big family calendar. I think she gets it though on Thursday, which is the 31st actually. So I guess we'll do it on the 31st the next month. Actually, I think I'm gonna bump her up and do it on the 30th because there's not always a 31st. Not that that really matters, but. Okay, so now we have those in. Let me pause for a second and see if there's anything else we need to put in or if this completes our setup. Okay, so I did put in a massage here, and then I realized that I actually need to move that up a little bit. Not the time, but just the sticker, because we are going out of town that weekend. I forgot that this, like, through the 31st or through that, like, Monday is Labor Day weekend. So we are leaving on Friday to head out of town. I think we're going to the mountains, but we haven't fully decided yet. So I'm just gonna put in like that we're going out of town. I'm actually gonna put that over here first, and we'll put in the out of town stuff first, and then I'll come back in and put that. So let's just put down this little strip. I thought this would be cute. And then we'll put it over on the 31st as well. And then that'll be perfect. And then, like I said, we'll come back home that Monday, so that'll be in a new month. Sorry. Oh, goodness. I just hit the camera. Okay, so what do we want to mark that with? I'm going to use, actually, I haven't used these cute little, like, torn, kind of reminds me of, like, a torn piece of tape. So I think I'm going to use that. And we'll just stick it down here over this and put... I'm actually just going to put vacation. I think that will be fun. I hate writing this close to the edge. I feel like it always looks so bad. And then we can stick our 3 o'clock massage back in over that. And I think I'm going to use the little, yeah, I'm going to use this little car for like a little road trip going right there. I think that's fun. Okay, so I think that will do it for August. I can't think of the words I was trying to say. I think that's everything that I need to put in, at least right now, that I can think of. I'm sure obviously as the month gets closer and as we're in it, things are going to come up, but for now that gives us a good baseline and sets us up for the month. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching my August setup plan with me, whatever you want to call it, and look out for more videos to come. I know if you're here for teaching content, then you're probably like, Michaela, what is going on? We haven't had anything in over a week, so just be patient because I have a ton of videos coming your way next week. With my first week back at work, I've planned out a classroom tour. I've planned classroom management videos. I've planned like first week plan with me's, classroom prep with me for back to school. So I have a lot of classroom things coming your way. So just be patient. If you're here for planning stuff, then congratulations, you're getting what you want. And I also am getting ready to film my August budget with me. So stay tuned because that is coming up this weekend as well. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it though, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, bye guys.